Let me start with a small incident in my life that got me started with Hoponopono. I was working in a tech company and there was this project and I poured my heart and soul into it. I worked long hours for many months and finally it was launched. On time, a great success. I was very happy. This was my big moment. But guess what? The credit went to someone else. I was gutted to say the least. All that hard work just went like it never happened. So many times in our lives, we encounter some people or situations which are just so troubling. There may be this person in our life who did something wrong, or there is a tough situation that's bothering us, or there is this relationship that we want to improve but feel helpless. It's like we are stuck and just don't know what to do about it. That incident at the company was eating me from the inside. That is when a friend suggested that I try Hoponopono. I had been on the spiritual path for many years and I had heard about this technique but never really studied it in detail and so had never tried it. But at that moment I needed something to save myself from that misery. And I thought, maybe, just maybe, that was the answer I was looking for. And yes, it did save me and set me free. Let's see how. In this video, we will cover what is this Hoponopono and how we can use it to heal ourselves from any situation. I will also share how I have used it over the years. So, stay tuned till the end. Namaste. I am Gargi and you are watching The Aligned Souls. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos on building a healthy mind, body and soul. Let's dive in. What is Hoponopono? Hoponopono is a simple but very powerful prayer that can be used in different situations. In simple terms, it's a prayer for forgiveness, but it's beautiful and it's extremely powerful to heal us, to save ourselves from all this emotional pain. And I have seen results in my practice on so many occasions. So many times after I first tried it, it has helped me come out of situations. It has helped me improve my relationships. I have also used it to heal other people. Hoponopono originally came from Hawaii. The ancient Hawaiians understood the power of forgiveness really well. They knew that if we hold on to anger, if we hold on to resentment, it only harms us. The Hoponopono prayer helps us cut the connection to the person or event that is causing us pain. And we do this through forgiveness. Hoponopono is a Hawaiian word. Ho means to make and pono means right. So Hoponopono basically means to make things right or make things move back to balance. Note that pono comes twice. The double use of pono is extremely important here. This means to others and to yourself. It is a prayer that has the powers to heal not just ourselves but others as well. Let me tell you about its power through a real story. Dr. Hugh Len, a clinical psychologist, was assigned to heal a facility of mentally ill criminals. He went there and did something astounding. He read the records of every patient at the center. He empathized with the pain and suffering of every person as he read them. And then he started healing himself to let go of the pain that he felt as he read through the cases. He cured a ward of insane patients without meeting them. He just went through their files and healed himself. The healing process involved thinking about the mindset of those patients and asking for forgiveness by connecting with them at a subconscious level. He chanted 4 mantras which led to the process of cleansing. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. These are the phrases that make up the Hoponopono prayer. What Dr. Hugh Len did seems close to miraculous. With his story, I only wanted to show you the power of this concept and the fact that it can also heal others and not just our own self. But for now, let's just focus on how we can use it for our own life. How to use Hoponopono. Based on my experience, let me share the process that works well for me. Number 1. Settle in. First, we need to get to a state of calmness. I mean, mentally. You can use whatever works for you. For me, I do this as part of my meditation routine or before I go to sleep. As I sit at the place of my meditation early in the morning with dim lights, I focus on my breath. Within minutes, I am in a very good state. If you don't meditate or are unable to focus the mind among all the chaos, it's okay. You can still practice Hoponopono. Number 2. Set the intention. Once we are still and calm, we set the intention for Hoponopono. That basically means that this session that you are going to do, what do you want to use it for? Hoponopono can be used for many situations. Is there a person you are angry at? Or is there a situation that's troubling you? Are you upset at yourself for making a stupid mistake or for something else? Or you are just stuck and don't know what to do about it? Say this intention out loud or whisper it quietly within your heart. As long as you are aware of why you are doing it, this is what is most important. Number 3. Saying the prayer. We have set the intention, now we can say the words. While we say the prayer, I find it very easy to talk to God or the universe. Let's take an example. Let's say that there is this person who did something wrong to you and now you are angry at them. You are upset about this whole situation. In the previous step, you set the intention that you want to work on this. And now you say the prayer. The prayer has 4 lines, or shall I say 4 affirmations that you say in your mind. These lines are: I am sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. Let's start with the first one. I am sorry. But why? Why am I saying sorry when I did nothing wrong? It's that other person who should be sorry, right? But here's the thing. There is this concept of one consciousness. It says that we are all connected. We are all one. In other words, it suggests that we are responsible for everything that happens in our lives. And in Hoponopono's first line, when we take responsibility for our lives, we can cleanse our energy around the issue we are facing, and we begin to heal ourselves in the process. And when we heal ourselves, because we are all connected, the other person also starts to heal himself, and our relationship with that person starts to improve. So this technique is also very effective if you want to improve your relationship with some XYZ person. And yes, one thing to note is that when we are saying, I am sorry, we don't have to get into self-criticism that, oh God, all this is my responsibility. All these bad things are happening to me because I am a super bad person. No. What this means is that you are just saying, I am sorry to the divine, to the universe. It is just about accepting, about acknowledging the fact that all the wrong things started within you. So for example, here is how I would say it. I am sorry, God. I'm sorry, universe, that there is something within me that is causing this situation and I'm not aware of it. I am sorry. I am sorry. I accept my responsibility and I am sorry. Now we move on to the second part of the prayer. Please forgive me. Say, please forgive me. It's like you are asking for an apology from the universe. It doesn't matter whether you did something wrong or not. As I explained in the previous step, no matter whose mistake it was, just ask for forgiveness from the Almighty. It is a cleansing method that removes negativity. Asking for forgiveness is a healing method in Hoponopono that helps us move on in life. Next, we move on to the third phrase. I thank you. Keep saying thank you many times. Gratitude towards the universe is an important part of the healing process in Hoponopono. You can thank God or the universe that they have forgiven you. You can say, thank you, God. Thank you, dear divine, for all the forgiveness that you have shown towards me. Thank you for all the positive change within me. Thank you for healing me from within. Thank you for your unconditional love. Thank you. Gratitude is a powerful emotion and must be said again and again to bring in the fresh air of positivity, to soak yourself in that feeling. And then we come to the last phrase, I love you. Mean it from all your heart as you say it, with full intention. I love you, God. I love you, universe. I love you, dear divine. You can keep repeating the prayer, these 4 affirmations a few times until you feel a shift or change within yourself. Try to do Hoponopono as often as you can. The more regularly you do it, the more powerful it will be to bring changes in your life. Personally for me, the prayer of Hoponopono brings about a lot of emotion. I often get tears in my eyes. I allow it all to come up and then I let it all pass. Once I feel the peace again, I know that Hoponopono is doing its work. After a few days of practice, when you feel calm about that situation or that person, you know that Hoponopono is working. Like I said, you can use it for so many things, be it about healing yourself from a bad situation, or healing a relationship, or letting go of any guilt you are holding on to forgive yourself for that past mistake and move on, or something else. And yes, sometimes I have gotten instant results with Hoponopono, while on other occasions it has taken me longer. So please, practice regularly and you will definitely get the results. I can say this from my personal experience. And finally, one more point that I cannot go without mentioning is the power of sending Hoponopono to other people. Say you want to help a family member or a friend who is disturbed, upset or sick. Especially when we feel helpless, that we are not able to do anything for them. Just picture them in your mind as you say the Hoponopono prayer. And that way you will be sending them powerful healing energy. And they need not be near you. They could be miles apart or in a different country altogether. It may sound like a cliche, but Hoponopono really did change my life. I used to struggle a lot with stressful situations. I felt trapped and didn't know how to move forward. Hoponopono changed all of that for me. Hoponopono helped me to heal. It helped me let go and forgive. And since then, I have moved on to healing others, helping others. I hope you found that useful. If yes, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Next, you can watch this video where we learn how to use gratitude to heal our relationships.